Let's get reactions of school feeding caterers, and then also the Ghana National Association of Teachers, who are an interested party in this, and how the school feeding program works across schools. Because so far, caterers are on strike. Only some few are cooking. And especially in the Ashanti region, these caterers are saying not only what they are paid, just peanut, but also they haven't been paid. They've been owed 2 terms so far. And so are not going to the schools to cook for the children.
The caterers have been off duty pressing home settlement of arrears and an upward adjustment of the feeding grant from 97 pesos to 3 cedis per pupil.
School feeding caterers are public servants like teachers, police, doctors, nurses and other employees that provide state services to the public, but are being discriminated against.
A member of the association, Dorothy Sapong, says their predicament is having a toll on their livelihood.
Central region people here, we have Greater Accra, we have Volta region, we have some of them from northern regions, and then the eastern region, they are all here. All the representatives came, and so we are collectively the whole Ghana. We cannot go and borrow to come and cook for the children for free. We are fed up. We want our money.
The flagship program that we have, we will get resources somewhere to put it into this particular school feeding program. But because we want to, government wants to do everything free, we will certainly have challenges. And that is the challenge, that how can you feed a child less than 1 cedi? Where? Less than 1 cedi. Which kind of food will give you, when you have 1 cedi, what food will you be giving? And the reason why we are doing this, but it is to help the children, give them one nutritious meal. 1 cedi, what do you get? Can we be assured that the kind of food we give our children at the school is nutritious enough to develop their mind and to develop their intellectual capabilities? And these are children that we must provide them with meals to stay in school. We must provide them with teachers to stay in school. If we do not do it, they will go into child labor.
As we get on to the issue, I'm getting this statement from Sami Jemfi, the communication officer for the ND. He said, for the records, Mustafa Gbande was the personal assistant and business partner of Kolende Esquire, as he then was in 2014, when Matthias was arrested. It was in that capacity that he was called upon by Yoni Kolende Esquire, as he then was, Matthias' lawyer, to stand surety for his client in 2014. And he says, I have Mustafa's permission to put this information out.
Simple.
Well, that's established.
We are done.
All right. So he was not a lawyer.
No problem.
All right. School feeding. School feeding. School feeding. School feeding.
I am a beneficiary of the school feeding program.
But you have to apologize to the gentleman.
Yes, you have to apologize.
Apologize for what? Lawyer.
Apologize
for what?
And you have lied.
I said that.
He said he has acknowledged the statement from Sami Jemfi.
I have acknowledged it, whatever it is. We all make mistakes. What I'm saying right now is that with the school feeding program, it's very, very important that we come clean and rapidly, as fast as we can, putting things together for our mothers to go back. Roland, I'm excited that, things are gradually getting back to normal. We are in extremely difficult times. The president has acknowledged it and has even asked Ghanaians to put it in prayers for himself and his appointees. Prices at our marketplaces are always skyrocketing. In fact, it was only in March that we had a dropped inflation, which means things are gradually getting better. What I can say is that we plead with them. They are asking for increment from 97 pesos per child to 375 pesos per child.
Who is asking for the increment?
The caterers. That's when they go to the market, the prices are up and all that. What we are asking is that we are pleading with them. I spoke to Kwesi Kwatin just before I came here, Ministry of Education. he said that the minister is yet to meet with the aggrieved caterers.
But he's not in charge of the program. We have a
Yes, I
secretariat.
know the secretariat.
But because
you know,
it affects his outfit, yeah.
No, he says, quickly they are putting things together so that they can be able to help him manage or salvage the situation. What I'll be shocked about is when the NDC have a point to see, because this policy was brought by President Kufuor, and when we were going to Parliament to pass it, they boycotted it.
The caterers
so
are on
I
strike.
am saying that they should have nothing to say about this.
Are you
serious?
serious?
What we are saying right now is that whatever it is, I have been assured by the secretariat that they are putting things together. However, their increment is too much. We are begging our mothers, please. We know that prices are high.
You mean 3 cities,
70,
whatever?
Yes.
That they are asking is too much.
If we put all of them together,
If you had a child, Benjamin, would you like your child to be fed with 3 cities 70 pesos?
Well, if by any way means, if it is a healthy food, because prices in Accra is different from the ones in Techiman.
Are you serious?
With 3 cities,
you listen to the statistical service when they are undertaking, and do you know the indicators that are used for the?
That's why I'm saying
for the basket.
From 97 pesos per child, it could probably go to 1 cedi 50 pesos.
But you don't read this statement out of.
But that's why I'm saying that we are pleading with our mothers. It's not like we don't have them at heart. They are the ones that take care of these children. And even, amazingly, some of these children go to school because of the school feeding program. In fact, statistics from Ghana Education Service said enrollment of school children have increased because of the school feeding program. But what I'm saying is that the caterers should please calm down. Times are hard. We are pleading with you. Calm down. Government will listen to your grievances and then will act upon them.
So he's pleading. At the end of the day, the caterers are on strike. And if you do a proper breakup or breakdown of this population of caterers, they are largely party women. So it speaks volumes about how disenchanted they are about the way they've been treated by a government as far as the delays in the payment.
97 pesos, is it a static amount of money?
Yeah, it's static. When approved, unless it's...
How long has that 97 pesos been?
I think a number of years now.
Number of years?
Yes.
Where's inflation?
It's now 45. From 50, 50, was 50, 52...
At the time 53. They were doing that 97 pesos, where was inflation?
Oh.
What does
food, it was way lower.
What does foodstuffs, how much do foodstuffs cost today?
Way expensive.
Way expensive. Way expensive. So this thing about, we are doing school feeding program. Oh, it's a good thing. But you are not feeding the children nutritious food. That's the question. That's the question. You are not feeding the children nutritious food. Because the amount of money that they require to cook good food is minimal, small. Can't do naught. Can't take them anywhere. And you are pleading. Pleading to who? To the caterers? Do you plead to doctors? Do you plead to teachers? Do you plead to all the public servants you pay? Do you plead? Or you have relegated caterers into a certain corner that really and truly they are just doing some service job. They are feeding children, the future of this country. So Roland, I asked the question, where's the plan? School feeding program, where's the plan? Where's the plan to finance the school feeding program? What's the plan in place that there is a pot of money there that you can lay your hands on? You are not going to find the money. The children are going to school. The children are not getting food to eat. And what are you saying?
Let me just give you 4 minutes so that you can.
Roland, I am yet to know or yet to see any sector in this country that is not in this sort of cash crunch that we are experiencing. Almost every sector. Cocoa Board, they are in debt of about 14 billion. ECG. Today I just heard that rotation nurses have not been paid for 10 months. They have worked for 10 months, they have not been paid.
Actually, a lot of entities, NAPCO, we owe them.
They have not been paid. And so one will ask, what at all has this government been using our monies for? What at all have they been engaging in? The people of Ghana are asking, where is the money? Where are the loans? How are they using our taxes? Because if you cannot pay common 97 pesos,
it's not common. No. We have other liabilities.
1 cedi. If you look into the faces of these innocent children whose only fault has been to go to school, and you tell them that you cannot pay 97 pesos for them to eat a day, it is very, very unfortunate. How do you expect these children to be comfortable enough to learn in classrooms? It is such a very, very unfortunate. And you see, the first time I was here, you played a video where the Ashanti regional minister was gagging.
He was calling their bluff.
He was calling their bluff. He was just telling them they should go. He doesn't have anything for them. He was snubbing them. He was just in front of them. They went to his office. They were pleading with him. They were on their knees. Some of them were crying that we have taken loans to feed these children.
Talk to them. He was standing on the balcony.
He didn't even descend to even listen to them or take their petition. He was standing on top of the story building and he was shouting and snubbing them as if it is their fault.
Well, the next day he explained why he did that.
What explanation?
The impact has been made already.
The impact has already been made. You have shown that you do not care about them just because of your arrogance. And so for me, I am quite scandalized. I'm as I sit here, I'm just imagining what sort of food 97 pesos can prepare. So if you see the videos that are coming out, I certainly will not.
How much is it?
More granite.
This is very disheartening. But you see the sort of expenditure this government engage in. Very, very reckless expenditures.
Like which expenditure?
Oh. Roland, are you not in this country?
I am.
If you cannot provide 97 pesos for children to eat, but you have millions of dollars to build cathedrals, which we don't need, it only tells us the sort of judgment you have. Dr.
Samiaye is with the NDC's communication team. He's a medical doctor also by profession. Also next to him, legal practitioner, extractive industry consultant, energy consultant. And then also currently the chair for the Political Affairs Committee of the CPP. Thank you for coming through for us this morning, Kwame Jantwa. And then also a vibrant gentleman as well. I have to say that great outing, strong man. Always interjecting just to disrupt the opposition's communication. Benjamin Jewuapia has his communication actions put together. And he's also a member of government's communication team or the MPP's communication team. And the three of you have enjoyed the conversation.
Thank you so much.
But we have more conversations, and outrightly, we'll tell you why Nanama McBrown is going to premiere her new show. It's called the Unia Showtime. It's going to show on Sundays, and so make sure you can stay as she comes through the studio, and we all have an interaction with her. But we also have a conversation, and Bella Mundi will be having that, how Ghana's movie industry is performing currently at the international level. Is it performing at all? Make sure, and thank you all of you for your messages as well. Some Yale sent us some messages. Let me just go through and then have some of them also read too. So Mr. Yale does indicate to us that there are some key questions that need to be asked. So he asks, the president, it says, why is it that of all the 54 presidents in Africa, only a few African leaders, including President Akufo-Addo, was mentioned? A client can engage a lawyer very much on an informal basis. All right, is that true?
That's what I was
saying. Okay, that's what you're saying as well.
That we haven't looked at.
Yeah. And for all of you who have been interacting with us on Facebook, we're grateful as well. We're taking a break. We'll be right back.